Hello, good evening, everybody. This is Sukhi Wahiwala, your host on Sukhi Talks. Now, in this particular series, as you already know, I spend a lot of time with local heroes, people who are actually going out of the way to try and help the world. Now, you've been on our radio station, you do my Empower Hour and other longer interviews that I share as well. But this particular series is something a little bit close to myself, where I actually talk about very close friends and people who I know are genuine change makers on the planet. This evening, I'm not going to let you down. It's going to be a really quick interview, but it is what it is. You know, Sukhi Talks is all about just basically talking to friends, talking to communications. And if you can see his video and his face there, it's an amazing, I think, soul brother and a change maker on the planet called Harinder Paul. Harinder, please welcome.
Thank you, Sukhi, and I feel honored to be called a local hero. No one's ever mentioned that to me before, and just like your journey, Sukhi, we're just vessels with a purpose that is, being called through that. So I'm very humbled to be given such an acknowledgement. Thank you.
Well, the honest truth is, Harinder, it's absolutely true. Now, you understand when people listen to this sort of program, they'll see that when you're listening, you're looking back at this particular program, you'll see how humble Harinder truly is. So let me give you a bit of a feedback quickly about Harinder. This is only a 15 to 20 minute series, so it won't be long. So stay with this whole video. Do watch it to the end, because you do want to get involved in what Harinder is actually delivering to the world in the next few days, to be honest with yourself. So Harinder is over 20 years being an optometrist. He's a brilliant consummate professional. He's helped thousands of people with their eyes over the years, and he's also had what we classify as an inner awakening. He's been involved in property and investments and structures as well, but he's had an inner awakening. I'm about to ask Harinder a little bit about what actually happened in his life, and then what he's actually delivering to the world. Because when you listen to his story, team, you will be blown away, because that's what's intrigued me to have this lovely conversation this evening. Because when I'm talking about somebody who's gone out of their own way to follow a dream, to connect with people in such a way that most people talk about, he's actually done it. He's gone to the slums of India and actually done exactly what he said on the tin. So Harinder, without taking too much time away from yourself, please do tell us a little bit about what you're up to today and why, because you've been constantly within self-development and understanding and mind nourishment. So I know you follow the greatest on the planet. So tell us a bit about your journey, please.
So my journey in personal development started around 1995. So probably gives my age away a little bit. And
21?
23, you're 2 years out.
Oh, God.
Basically, I did a course many years ago in 1996, which really opened my eyes to the whole world and opened my whole outlook on life, with a company called Landmark Education. I don't know if you've heard of Landmark.
Yes, absolutely. A classic, and also, I think, genuinely a landmark in the mindset trade industry. Yes.
Yes, I did the Landmark from in 1996, and that opened my doors to self-awareness, and I learned things about myself. My whole outlook of the world changed, and that's where I first had my awakening. And I started doing a lot more courses with Landmark, and I started leading seminars for them, coaching people. And then after leaving Landmark, I did a lot of work with Tony Robbins,
amazing
UPW work. And I think around 20 years ago, that's when I had that inner awakening where, all I wanted to do was make a massive difference on the planet. And personal development has changed my life so much, as I know it has yours, because I've watched a lot of your interviews, and I'm totally unrecognizable to how I was, let alone 20 years ago, to 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And I have a calling to want to just give that magic to other people, because it changed my life so much. I have that mission and that passion just to change, or at least invite other people to, transform their lives and follow their dreams. So I suppose in summary, I have a mission and a passion to invite individuals to follow their dreams and show them how they can do that, purely because it happened to me. I just want to give that way to other people.
Oh, bless you. Do you know, Harinder, I'm not joking, seriously, everybody, I'm telling you now, I met Harinder a year and a bit ago when he actually launched World Transformation Day. You know, the actual is called hashtag WTD. If you do anything, go out of your way and go and Google World Transformation Day. We're going to talk a little bit more about it right now. He's the founder and co-founder of World Transformation Day. He sits on the board, and you know what? I'm going to get straight to the point if I can. Last year, you spoke to me about this, and I'll be honest with yourself. I genuinely thought this is going to be another one of those self-professing, self-claiming events where somebody would go out of the way and take away all of the change they would make to the world based upon their own character and just say, yes, this is about me. But I'm gonna be very, very humbled and honestly to tell you that has not happened. So Harinder, you know, you've genuinely stuck to humility. You really have been a dedicated soul. You know, there's some people who sit there and they jump from one project to another, to another, to another. In this particular project, the World Transformation Day, you have really dedicated your life. Can you just do, everybody here on Sukhi Talks show, just actually give us a bit of an understanding. What is the World Transformation Day? And why did it come about? And what did you lot do last year?
So World Transformation Day is a day that's been created by myself and Harish and the leadership team to really be a day once a year where people celebrate their own transformation and other people's transformation. You know, we have Father's Day, we have Valentine's Day, we have International Women's Day. But yes. I thought there wasn't anything that people could do, you know, people like myself and you, that we could celebrate in what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And not just about me and you, just to give an opportunity for every single human being on the planet to have them go outside their comfort zone on the day or do something empowering for their community. So basically, in short, Sukhi, World Transformation Day is a day that in this year is coming up on Sunday in just a few days' time, 7th of April, where people can get involved to, one, do projects on the day to empower their community. And we can talk about examples of that later on.
Yes, definitely.
They can take on a personal challenge. We've got World Transformation Day Challenge, which is hashtag wtdchallenge, where people can take on something personally that hasn't got outside their comfort zone. You know, for example, I absolutely hate exercising, and my wife will vouch that. She's always pushing me. She's a kid. And I'm actually going to do a 5K run on Sunday.
5K? Let me get this right. 5K, 5-kilometer run.
And it's forced me to start practicing for that. And am I looking forward to it? No. You know, I'm going to do it because, you know, I'm a man of my word. And, you know, so that's an example. And people are doing all sorts of things. My daughter, who's 11 years old, she's absolutely petrified of dogs. And she's going to put a dog on her lap.
Oh, bless her.
So people are doing all sorts of things. So we've got the projects, we've got the challenges, and also we've got an opportunity. And Sukhi, I know yourself, you're going to be doing a Facebook Live or a Facebook video or a social media video on the day to inspire people to really make a difference to people. So it's really about causing transformation on the planet. And the theory behind it is this, and I know because you're a fellow traveler on this journey, you know, we're going to shift the energy on the 7th of April around the planet, because there's going to be so much positive activity going on simultaneously in synchronicity that the energy and the vibration will shift. And, you know, we both know that when you throw a pebble into a pond, you know, that ripple effect, that one day doesn't just last for that one day, that ripples out to days, to weeks, to years.
Absolutely.
That's basically what World Transformation Day is. So
does that mean that WTD, hashtag WTD and hashtag WTD challenge, that anybody, whether they know you or don't know you, could just get involved and just literally pop under the Instagram hashtag or at WTD, or is that what you're trying to say to me?
Absolutely. It's basically open to every single human being. As long as you're a human being, you can get involved. I mean, you know, so yeah, in short, the answer is yes. Anybody can get involved. And if you're someone who thinks, you know what, I don't want to do either of those things, because we do want to shift the vibration on the planet, you could do a prayer with your family on the day for world peace, for world love, for world positivity. If you don't want to do it with your family, you could do a prayer yourself on the day. You know, just to shift that vibration. So, you know what, we've created it this year such that every single human being can get involved without any excuses.
Brilliant. So now, just to clarify this, yeah? So we've got an opportunity, because these are the short series to get people's attention very quickly and get the point across. For WTD, if you are listening this evening and you would like to involve yourself in this absolutely just cause of World Transformation Day, then you can do it on a number of different ways. One, you can actually hold a private seminar training of your own if you are a coach, mentor, trainer, educator of some kind. And all you need to do is promote that by putting it on YouTube, put it onto Facebook, put it onto Instagram, Twitter, or any of the other mediums out there, and just hashtag WTD. Or you can get involved with actually doing something like a challenge, something that just stretches you within yourself. So if any of you listening, all the team and the tribe, the Inspired Tribe out there listening to this video, you can get involved with just doing a challenge, a bit like the Ice Bucket Challenge, but basically what you want. And all you need to do is video it and hashtag it WTD Challenge, hashtag WTD, World Transformation Day, and basically post it on social media and tag Harinder Paul or any of the team World Transformation Day involved in it, so it can pass around together. And secondly, or thirdly, I do apologize, you could even turn around and just do something personal. Right? Let's say, for example, if I could not get out to do something of that nature and I still believed in the cause, and we're going to touch a little bit on the cause in a second, but I could just literally turn around and sit in our own home, maybe 5 or 6 of us together, and do a prayer, whether it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes long. And if you would like to, you can record that prayer. And again, you can put it out to WTD, hashtag WTD Challenge. And then finally, if not, you could just send out a brilliant message telling people who you are, what you do in your life, what you actually stand for, and they can go on Facebook and you can literally tack in again WTD, hashtag WTD, and go on the World Transformational Day Facebook page and just post it straight there. And there's thousands of people on there. So even if you're not truly driven by the actual cause, which I'm going to touch in a moment with Harinder, but you can still get involved and take free PR. If you're somebody who's a particular place, people we just want everybody to get involved and a social but a positive vibration on that day, which is this Sunday, the 7th of April, any time during the day. Is that correct there, Harinder?
That's totally correct. And the people that are doing projects, they don't have to be people that are in personal development. We've got people that are doing events. I'm on the day with my team from a property company. We're actually going to be visiting a homeless center. We're going to be cooking for them. We're going to be sitting down, eating with them. Then we're going to do an empowerment tour. We've got people who are going into old people's homes. We've got people in Canada who are cleaning up their streets on the day. We've got teachers. So you don't have to be in the personal development field. It's just really something basically something that takes you outside of you to serve other people. And it could be anything. And in terms of, being in the comfort of your own home, there's so many people out there, and it doesn't have to be someone that's into personal development. Every single one of you has got a story to share. If you've gone through challenges, if you've gone through hurdles or obstacles, you have got a story to share. And I promise you, if you just go into Facebook and if you've got the courage to, you can do a Facebook Live. If not, you can do a Facebook pre-recorded video. Share your journey, because I promise you, you will move, touch, and inspire the people that are listening. And people's lives will be impacted because of what you say. And thirdly, if you don't want to do a video or a Facebook Live, you can post something on your Facebook, just written words of your journey of what you've gone through. So, we want to
hashtag WTD.
And as long as you hashtag WTD, you don't have to post it through our website. As soon as you post it to your audience, just hashtag WTD. We've got someone picking up every single video, post, and audio. We're going to be putting a video together afterwards of every single person that took part on the planet. As long as you hashtag WTD, we'll pick it up.
Wonderful. Now, Harinder, we're running short on time as always, because this is the whole point. It's a quick Sukhi talk about the process. But I want people to understand what you guys achieved last year, because you went to the slums of India to assist the people who I know personally that you went there to physically train and educate. So please help.
Yeah, thank you, son. That leads on to the other question you asked a few minutes ago. How did the project get started? So I've had a dream for over 10 years. And, when you have a calling, I can't say where it comes from. It's just something that's within me. I've had a dream to go around the planet. And I don't know why, but it's there to empower people that are worse off than ourselves. So people that are on the streets, people that are vulnerable, with personal development. And I've had that dream and I've been putting it off, for numbers of years and stuff. And then the time came basically in November 2017. I actually reviewed one of the courses with Landmark. I reviewed the advanced course, and literally within 24 hours, I thought, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. Wow. I took on a coach, which was Harish, because I thought, left to my own devices, I'm going to probably sneak out of it again. We had a conversation within 3 or 4 days after that course, and me and him were talking. I said to him, I've got a dream of going into the slums and empowering the slum children and their parents with personal development, with life coaching, with yoga, with meditation, to have them shift their paradigm that they can be, do, and have anything they want. And we were having this conversation, and I don't know if it was him or me. We said, why don't we call it India Transformation Day? And then one of us said, why don't we call it World Transformation Day? And in that moment, Sukhi, the picture was clear. And in that moment, I knew that one day, there'll come a time that every single person on this planet will know about World Transformation Day. And so the project started in India, which was mine and Harish's self-expression. We actually flew out to India with our family, and
bless you.
And you know, when you're on your purpose and when you're in your passion, synchronized, things just come to you. And you know, we partnered up with an amazing NGO in New Delhi, which are running all the activities. We've got Heartfulness Institute, which are running all the meditation sessions for free. You know, Heartfulness is a worldwide organization. We've got a life coaching NLP organization that are going into the slums every week. We've got 4 sessions a week, Sukhi, of people going into the slums. The slum children are getting meditation, yoga, life coaching. And, you know, consistently for the last year, we've had 500 to 600 slum children, adults being exposed to this education as we speak. And it's just running effortlessly. I am just totally blown away the fact that the system just set up, and you know what, I've not had to intervene. It's just running by itself. We've got a few sponsors on board.
Beautiful.
That's one project of many that took place. We had over 45 events happening all around the planet on World Transformation Day on the 7th of April. So, you know, so that was an event that was my self-expression and Harish's self-expression. We had people, again, like I said, doing events all around the planet on that day. And last year, we impacted over 12,000 people just on that one day. So that's how the project came about.
12,000 people.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? That's probably some people's life dream, and myself included. So this year, I know you're impacting nearly twice as much as that when it comes to the events. I think there are the thousands and tens of thousands now people are getting involved. So my suggestion would be is, if you're listening to this and the Sukhi Talks, do get involved. I'm going to leave a bit of a URL at the bottom there. But Harish, can you please, if you don't mind, Harinder, do please give us the URL that people can actually get in touch with. Just pop it in the bottom. And what we'll do is is it www.worldtransformationday.com?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
yes.
www.worldtransformationday.com. It's got our contact details on there. You know, if you want to find out more, contact us. But you know what? We've made this so
easy,
self-sufficient. You don't have to contact us, but we're here available for you. You can just literally do any of the actions that Sukhi's mentioned and go straight onto and hashtag WTD, and we will capture what you're doing.
Brilliant. So now the aim of today is basically, if you want to challenge somebody else to do something good for the world as well. So with Sukhi and being involved with the WTD leader team, I would like to reach out to everybody and say, on Sunday, the 7th of April, do a challenge yourself, do something special, go outside, help other people, help the elderly, help the young, help the disadvantaged somehow, help the homeless, feed them, do anything you want to. Go to church, go to mosque, go to gurdwara, go to mandir, go wherever you want to go to, in the synagogue, etc. Missing out, my apologies if any of the faiths there, every faith. Go wherever you want, but do something that's selfless. Hashtag video it, hashtag it, and then challenge 3 more people in your circles to do something specific that's going to be selfless from themselves. And it can carry on World Transformation Day. It can carry on the day after, which is the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. But please, let's make this a difference in the world. Try and create a positive energy towards the world. And if you would like to support WTD, go online on worldtransformationday.com and touch base with the team. And maybe you want to sponsor, maybe you want to communicate with them to assist them to do more tithing, daswand, zakat on this planet as well, and seva. So whichever way you want to do, thank you very much. Get involved. Thank you for listening. It's been an amazing, quick Sukhi Talks, as it always is with the team. This is for the inspired tribe, the inspired team. Please watch this and share it with all your friends. Harinder, thank you very much for being here this evening, and wishing you all the best on Sunday on your bike ride, on your run, and on your daughter's amazing feat of having a beautiful dog on her lap. And hopefully that will help her move forward as well. So thank you very much for being on Sukhi Talks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.